first I had to get my actual credit report, right? To see what was on there and what it looked like and things like that. What you do is you're looking for inaccuracy. So on all three credit bureaus, they're gonna have information, and the information isn't always consistent. It's very often that it is inconsistency. So, for example, you may have a collection on Equifax that's not reporting experience because the lenders don't report to the same thing. You may have something that shows that you paid on time for this month, but on the other bureau it shows that you didn't pay on time. You may have one address shown on this bureau that shows another address in that bureau, right? So it was an inconsistency I found, and I filed the complaint with Experian. Online dispute. I think I did it through the app. Then I immediately filed a complaint with the Better Business Bureau against that company that was making that report. I did that earlier in the day. It was like late morning, early afternoon, between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Before it was time to eat dinner that night, it was removed. So imagine a collection that's been messing up, that's been dragging your credit report down, and you could potentially have it removed the same day just by doing that. That's just one example. There's three things you need to know, and if you know these three things, I'm not gonna say you'll get rich. Everybody always sells you a dream, but what I will say is very hard to be poor. It's hard to be poor and stay poor once you know these three things, which is how to get access to funding, how to generate income, and how to actually grow the capital that you have. Generating income, that could be as simple as having a job for many of you if you got a decent job, right? Other than that, for entrepreneurs out there, many of you entrepreneurs, y'all generate income, y'all sell things. Most of you have that, right? And getting the stock market, that's easy. If you want to know how to grow it, you could buy S&P 500 index, right? I had a book called the Stock Market Grade Book where I graded all the different stocks. And people would always ask, what's a good stock for beginners? I always say the ETF. The S&P 500 index, since I dropped that book, more than doubled, or close to doubled, if not, since that book came out some years ago. Like, did the money that's in your savings account double over the past 4 or 5 years? Like, without you doing nothing? Did it double because you had to go out and work? Or you had to go and sell more things? Or did it double just because it doubled on its own? Like, very easy. So, boom. You generate income. You grow the capital. The only part you're missing is access to capital. And for some of you, you absolutely need this. Maybe because you struggle with the other two. If you struggle with generating income, you automatically going to struggle with growing your capital because you don't have no capital to grow. This is how you get access to that capital.